how to share a file to students and members of staff. So what we need to do, what I've got here is just my central files. Now at the moment, I try to use this folder as a demonstration to help students out in terms of creating their own folder. What I will use is this one here, just this file. So we can see here, there's a tick on each side. Now if you click on the name itself, it opens it through the application listed upon the icon on the left hand side. So this one is just one that I use for my Year 7 form group, just in terms of the little activities they do. So if I click on this folder here, I've got the ribbon at the very, very top. If I go to share, I can share that to members of staff. If I go to open and click on the drop down box, I've got the option to open it within the browser or within the app. Now I know a lot of people have said there's been a couple of problems with using this application, especially on the laptops within the school. This could be one of the workarounds. Okay, so at the moment I'm using my PC at home. However, this could be one of the workarounds that we could use. So if I go to open an app, I already have it installed. So I'm just going to go to open and it should open it directly from there, and it is a web version of it. It does not download onto your computer, because what I've been able to do is actually log myself in. So you'll see here at the very, very top, I've got myself signed in. It's just my Desborough account and it's synced up perfectly to what you can see up on here. Okay, so if I wanted to create a new file, just go for a nice little color there. Okay, I'm going to click on the very, very top here. I'm going to rename it eventually when it loads. Go to save as. You'll notice upon my left hand side here, I have my OneDrive. So I click on my OneDrive here. So I've got my personal one there, but I'm going to stick with my Desborough account. So if I click to here, I've got my folders. As you can see, there is only a PowerPoint presentation file, which is only that one there. I'm going to save the file here, test the file. Now if I click on save, you'll see up on the left hand side here, it will pop up. So that's already saved there. So I've got something called test the file. Give it a few seconds and it should upload onto here. What I will do, I'll just give it a little bit of a kickstart just to make sure it's there. And you will see test the file already exists. So that is how you actually create files within this section. Imagine if I wanted to share that file out. So I have here, test the file. I'm going to click on where it says share. It'll give me the ability to start adding some names into it. So if I clicked on here, go with all staff. Okay, you should be able to have the ability to add everyone's name into it. But what I'm going to do is just borrow one of my colleagues here. So we've got Matt Lovegrove being the head of computer science and IT. So what I'll do, send a nice little message. Here you go. Here is the tester file for the video. Okay, and what would happen if I send that across, it will end up in where on the left hand side you have shared. Okay, so he would see an example of it within one of these files at the very, very top. And you'll see here I've got my students to share across, mainly because I do my marking electronically. But that's just an example upon how it would look in terms of how you share that file. Yeah, so I'll move on to the next part.